What's up, man? It's your big brother K-Rino. Check it out, man. Um, Governor Greg Abbott, the silly rabbit, the governor of Texas, has said that he is now going to open Texas back up 100%. That means everybody can just fill up the places of businesses, and any way you want to go, feel free to go, and you no longer have to wear a mask because he's lifting the mask mandate on the entire state. Now, I'm going to tell y'all why this is important and why it's also very dangerous. We got to understand something. These people in leadership, so-called leadership, they have failed us time and time again. They have displayed negligence on the highest levels, and in the most critical and crucial times, they drop the ball over and over again, consistently. This is not about feeling confident that um, because the numbers are going down and that the pandemic is on its way out. That's not what this is about. They think that. They think that. This is 100% about money. Make no mistake about it. It's been about money from day one. Texas shut down and then reopened a few months back in last summer, and they had to shut it back down again because the cases spiked and spiked and spiked back up. And the reason they opened it up was because of economics. It's about getting that bread. Restaurants have been, in other places, have been operating about 75%. Now they want to go back to 100% and put no restrictions on the amount of people that they can let inside these places of businesses, and they trying to get that bread. Also, what has lulled them into a false sense of security to some degree is the rollout of the vaccines. The vaccines have been popping, and they've been getting them out all over the country, and Texas is no exception. And when I think about close to 2 million people have been vaccinated in Texas, and they are feeling comfortable now to say, okay, well, people are getting vaccinated now, let's get it popping. But here's the deal, man. This is what we got to understand. See, everything has to be understood not from necessarily 100% the scientists and the doctors. The scientists and the doctors are going to give us the information. That's fine, whatever they say, because they lie and deceive as well. But a wise man always checks it out anyway. So once they put it out there, wow, there's this virus out there and it's doing this and it's going to do that, then the wise people among us, they check it out, they vet it, they give the information back. Yeah, it's out there. This is what we got to do. They put this vaccine out not anticipating what the Honorable Minister Louis Farrakhan said on July 4th, 2020, when he said you'll never get control of this virus because it mutates, it remixes itself. And now there's currently a different strain of the virus already starting to circulate. So if your vaccine, say for the sake of argument, if your vaccine was effective against the current strain of COVID-19, when the remix drop, the vaccine won't be effective against that. So now the people who never either believed in the virus from the beginning, because you got the EIFs, the people who believe that the sun is fake, grass is fake, there's no such thing as a tree, everything that happens is fake. You have those people who have already been in the mind frame of like, yeah, that's cool because I wouldn't believe in this anyway. Then you have people who believe in it, but they may feel like it's not as serious as they're making it out to be, or the numbers may be inflated, or whatever the case might be. They also like, cool, I'm glad it's over with. Then you have the wannabe scholars and scientists who repeat what they hear other folks say and say, well, the mask does this, it really doesn't do this, it really doesn't do that. And, those geniuses and experts who just have heard somebody else say something. And last but not least, you have the immature, childish scholars, wannabe scholars, who probably have had childhood issues or just issues in their lives with people telling them what to do. So even as grown men and women, they now have this thought process that tells them, I can't let nobody tell me what to do. Y'all are letting them tell y'all what to do. They're making y'all obey everything they say. That's a very that's a childish mentality. Something happened to you. Something happened to you. Because as a grown man or a grown woman, I'm not that insecure to feel as though if somebody suggests something or they say, well, man, this is mandated or whatever the case may be, and I agree that, okay, you know what, I think I will take that precaution. I'm not that immature to rebel against it just because it's going to make me feel like I'm letting somebody tell me what to do. Something happened to you. Get you some counseling. But the point that I'm making, man, is that we had to be very careful to not let these, for lack of a better word, not let these clowns trick us and play on our ignorance, but not to just playing on our ignorance, but to also play on our, um, what's the word? Our desire to want to get back out there at full strength. We ready to get back in the club. We ready to get back in every single place that we have not been able to fully enjoy. We ready to get back in that. And that's dangerous. But truth be told, right here in Texas, I can speak for what I know. Some of these clubs are already popping at 100% capacity. I pass by some clubs all the time, and it's looking like 1995 up in there. So people are so anxious that it's going to cause these cases to respike again, and people are going to start getting sick all over again, man, because they are trusting a fool. Greg Abbott is a fool, and they're trusting him with their life because we have always kind of been the kind of people that if it's on TV, it got to be true. If it's in a newspaper, it got to be true. We've always been that kind of person. Where'd you hear that at? It was on TV. Oh, that makes it true. Be real careful, y'all. Don't be so hot to get back to what we call normal life that you jeopardize your life, period. Be very careful with that. Don't let anybody shame you or make you feel like you are foolish for taking a precaution. Not even the silly rabbit, Mr. Greg Abbott. This is all about money. This is all about the economy. It has nothing to do with the people. And on a bigger scale, it will all contribute to the ongoing population control, the depopulation process that's being carried out, man. All right, man, it's your big brother K-Rino. I'm sure these comments will be popping and interesting. Y'all let me know what y'all think. All right, man. Peace.